this argument. Like he says, you want to believe what you believe, you believe. I don't give a
Sorry, what was that, man?
Wear your f***ing mask.
Wear my effing mask?
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's not fucking distance.
Hey, I wanted to do it. Do it. I don't wanted you time.
Get away from me.
I've never done time.
Shockingly, it's happened again, folks. It being a rebel reporter being physically assaulted by a thug. And the reason? Well, the attack occurred for the egregious crime of practicing journalism. Yes, attentive viewers of Rebel News know that yours truly, as well as Kian Bexley and even Sheila Gunn Reid, have all been on the receiving end of fisticuffs, simply for asking questions. It is equal parts astonishing and abominable. And folks, it happened again to me on Saturday in Little Aylmer, Ontario. I was there to cover an anti-lockdown protest. Now, for starters, I did not have security with me that day because the people who assembled at the community center were not Antifa types. Far from it. Many of these people were members of Yahoo Nation who have been peacefully protesting the Wuhan virus lockdowns in Toronto since April. And another significant contingent attending the anti-lockdown protests were the members of the Church of God. So really, the odds of these people throwing rocks and Molotov cocktails would make even the most reckless gambler cringe. Besides, there was also a huge police presence there at the protest that day. Alas, the unhinged types were members of a counter-protest across the street from the rec center. People who are actually advocating for more government clampdowns on our freedoms due to that Wuhan virus. Well, because we always believe in telling the other side of the story, I stopped to interview some of the counter-protesters. Yes, while many were vulgar, they were mostly peaceful. Mostly, I say, because as I was interviewing one demonstrator, a young woman interrupted our discussion, yelling something that sounded like, "Wear an effing mask." So I approached her for clarification and, well, this is what unfolded.
This argument. Like he says, you want to believe what you believe, you believe. I don't give a
Sorry, what was that, man?
Wear your f***ing mask.
Wear my effing mask?
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's not fucking distance.
Hey, I wanted to do it. Do it. I don't wanted you time.
Get away from me.
I've never done time. Yeah.
Away from my dog. You're gonna away from my
She
dog.
called me over.
She didn't call you over.
Officer, this guy destroyed my microphone.
Yeah, he just fucking dropped my daughter's face.
No, she didn't. She said wear your...
So there you have it. This person somehow thought he was well within his rights to grab my hands, steal my microphone, and then smash my microphone on the sidewalk, thereby making it unusable. But perhaps what was even more egregious is that the Aylmer police, who were quick on the scene, refused to arrest and press charges against this man. He was simply allowed to retreat. I guess because he was a correct kind of protester? Astonishing. So that brings me to the point of this video. If the police are not going to press charges, we will indeed pursue a private prosecution. But in order to get that private prosecution rolling, we need a name. So, do any of you out there recognize this individual? Do you know the name of the person who assaulted me and destroyed my equipment? Then please let us know. And the first person to correctly identify him shall receive $500. And that's all we want, folks, a name. Please do not harass this person in any fashion. We believe in the rule of law and will seek a measure of justice in the criminal and civil courts, not on the streets. So please go to our website, findthethug.com. Aylmer is a small town. Someone surely knows who this person is. And like I said, we'll give the first person who sends us that correct nugget of information $500. If the police aren't going to do their job, we'll pick up the pursuit of justice ourselves. But folks, as you know, pursuing justice does not come cheap. In addition to offering this reward, we will have to hire a lawyer. So if you can, please visit findthethug.com and kindly make a donation. Your money will be well spent, folks. There are some violent people out there who do not believe that we have a constitutional right to practice journalism. We can't allow that to be part of the so-called new normal. Not if you believe, as we do, in freedom of speech, freedom of expression, and freedom of the press. Thanks so much for viewing, and as always, folks, my heartfelt thanks goes out to you all for your anticipated assistance. Let's keep fighting for freedom. Hey folks, do any of you know who assaulted me in Aylmer last Saturday? If so, please go to findthethug.com. Let us know. First one who reveals his identity gets a check for $500.